Right, okay, so it's almost 6 o'clock. I'm just about to go into a meeting, so I'm just sat, just going through a few notes, getting planned. And one of the things that just popped into my head, which is what I want to share with you now, is are you rewarding yourself? So when you achieve your goals or your targets, or no matter how big or small they are you actually celebrating them wins? Are you giving yourself a reward? And let me show you why it's so important. And if you can Google this, it's not like it's a science. It's not, well, maybe it is a science, I don't know, but it's not a secret. Have a look how they train dolphins. And what they do with dolphins, they put them on the floor. Do you know, they get a rope in the pool on the floor. They don't put the dolphins on the floor, they put the rope on the floor with some tuna attached to it. And they train them to swim over it, and as a reward they get the tuna. And gradually what they'll do is they lift the rope a little bit higher, and they give them another tin of tuna when they get over it. Then they lift it to the top of the surface, so they start jumping over. They give them a tin of tuna, they lift it a little bit higher, they might give them 2 tin of tunas, and they lift it 12, 13 foot, maybe 15 foot above the water, and they encourage them to obviously jump over this, and as a result they get 2 tins of tuna and maybe even a mackerel, and they get constant rewards for a good deed, for achieving the goal to jump over the rope. And as a result of this, when they remove the rope and then they put them into a performance so that it entertains people, they do this because they've been rewarded to do so. Now, if they wasn't rewarded, would they do it? Would they be able to be trained to lift their to push the boundaries, to jump out of the water, to jump and do all the performance that they do? I don't know, maybe not. But the difference is that if you don't reward yourself, if you don't start giving yourself rewards for every time you hit your target, or you step slightly closer to your goal, you step forward slightly and you start moving forward, then if you're not rewarding yourself, what you start to do is your brain starts thinking, hang on a minute, why am I going through all this if I'm not going to achieve anything? Why am I doing all this hard work, the long hours, going to meetings at 6 p.m, getting up at 6 a.m, maybe you get up earlier than that. I get up at 5:30. I've told you my ritual many times on some of my other videos. But why would we go through all this if we don't give ourselves rewards? So something to really think about is that every time you set a target, no matter how big, it might be that you want to lose 5 pounds in weight. It might be that you want to take on a new staff member. It might be that you want to increase your sales by 8% this quarter, or maybe this week, or this month, or whatever it may be. But give yourself a reward. Reward yourself when you've achieved the goal, no matter how big or small, because it's going to keep you pushing forward. It's going to keep you moving on and fighting through that tough time, because things do get a bit tough. So it's massively important that you reward yourself. Go do it. Go and reward yourself. I might even reward myself with a pint, who knows.